Hi Bibies and welcome to my channel. My name is CarmiMua and in today's video we are gonna talk about something that I am super excited to sit down, turn on my lights, turn on my camera. I promise you I will probably smile for the rest of this video, if not for the rest of my life, because my palette in collaboration with Revolution is now out and I can still not believe that I can actually say this. My palette is out now. I really can't stop, and let me tell you, I wanted to just come here and sit down and just show you my emotion. I did not write anything down. I was like, Carmi, be you, turn on the camera and tell your Bibies what's happening right now, what is life, because I've been actually secretly working on this project for almost a year. I worked on the packaging, the layout of the product. Every single shade inside this palette is custom made to this specific palette, so it's like unique. And oh my goodness, should we just start? Because let me tell you, I'm all over the place. So we are gonna first of all say a couple of thank yous, because some thank yous are due, and the first and the biggest one is actually to you, my babies, for always coming back every single time I upload a video, every single time I take a picture and I post it. You guys are really the best. You guys are literally, like, you have taken me from a very dark time in my life when I was here and I had no friends and I was very lonely, to now feel that I have a community and I have family. And every time you're coming back, you give me a like, a comment, you are building up my confidence. And I really hope every single time you turn it on to one of my videos, I can give you a little bit of that back. That is literally my dream, to be always honest and always giving you my fun opinion and give you like cool makeup looks and just chat with you and give you a little bit of the strength that you guys are giving me every single day. And I'm really happy and I really hope I'm giving you proud. But as well, I want to say a huge thank you for, of course, Revolution and the team of Revolution, every single one of them, from visual merchandising to actually people that work on the social team, the people that actually helped me create this, because I was a little bit demanding, you know. I wanted things to be a certain way. I wanted to be super special. So when I was receiving products, I was like, this highlighter needs to be more beaming, this eyeshadow needs to blend more, this packaging has to be more like, that's the thing, is like they really went through and through with me. And again, a huge thank you for Revolution, and as well especially to Adam, the owner of Revolution, to make this happen. Like, I don't really know many people to actually believe in me the same way he does, and being like there for me, you know. It's like when I met him, I only had not even 700 Bibies on my YouTube channel, and he really for some odd reason, it was like, we're gonna do great things together. And the journey has been amazing, and now I get to like hold in my hands my first ever collaboration, and it just feels so special. And the way this is happening, I don't think I will ever forgive and forget and forever something this experience. So you guys know, when I get too excited, I don't even speak English, so I'm so sorry. But let's just start and let's just talk about the product. I want to show you the palette. And first of all, how do we feel about the packaging? I want it to be slick, I want it to be elegant, and I wanted to have a couple of things that were very me. So first of all, we have the rose gold. There is classic Revolution, but the signature is actually the way I sign, and there is the way I actually drew a little heart. It's called Kiss of Fire because I wanted a kiss that is fiery. I want a kiss that has passion, and with passion I've really worked on this, as well as the actual black with dots, the white dots. The actual reason behind is because I believe that this one represents the nighttime sky, and I kind of like, sometimes if I feel a little bit down, and I'm human, so it's, you know, we always get good and bad days. What I do on my most low days, I just look out the window at nighttime and I think about the people that have been there for me, and unfortunately they're not physically here anymore, but even if somebody is not physically next to you, you can still feel them. And I feel like even to the darkest and most sad time when I thought that I was not good enough, they were there and they give me the strength. And here we are chatting and talking one more time for one more video. And I wanted this one to be dedicated to the dreamers, to the people that believe that there is always love if you wanted to find it. So this is that. So then at the back I have the actual representation of what the palette looks inside. And as I said to you guys, I worked on the actual layout. There is also a little face, and this is my little one, because I was like, let's just put my face on. Let's just be a little bit vain, but on the same hands, let me just be there for my Bibies. I want you guys to take me on vacation with you. If you guys know, like, you can ship worldwide, so no matter where you are, you can have your palette. So I want to be in countries that I've never been before, and I want to see how pretty you are. So that is the idea behind the packaging. But now let's have a look at the palette inside. Now, first thing first, we are getting the shadow shield with all the names, and I'm gonna go through them very quickly and explain to you why things are called the way that they are. And when we see the palette, of course, I want it to be slick black. Again, it has my signature in it. There, I feel it's just an extra touch. Of course, a very big mirror, because you guys know, how many times do I complain that palette don't have a mirror? Well, I had to come out with a mirror. I love to get ready on a go, and I feel like this size mirror is absolutely beautiful and huge. But these are... I still don't know how to say it, because these are the 10 highly pigmented eyeshadows and 2 beaming highlighters that I have custom made for this palette. Now, let's have a look, and yes, your eyes are not triggering. I wanted this eyeshadows to be the biggest eyeshadow you could possibly find at Revolution, and every single one of them is actually 2 grams of product, when the highlighters are 3.5 grams. So definitely this palette is really not gonna finish anytime soon. It's like there is a lot of product inside, and I kind of divided this product and this palette with an idea of like start to finish when you look at the eyeshadows. So you start with these 4 colors over here, and then as you go, you're moving to your colors, like your kind of like pop of colors. So let's start with this 4 at the bottom, and we're talking about Yellow Heart, BB, Kiss the Fire, and Game On. Now, these are the 4 matte inside the palette. I wanted a transition shade for every skin tone, from the lightest one to the most beautiful melanin skin. So I kind of wanted to go with a beautiful yellow, an orange, a nice burgundy red with a little bit of maroon inside, and of course we needed to add the black, and the black is called Game On because I personally feel like once we have our makeup on and we smoke that low lash line, we create that night look, oof, game on. Like, you are ready to snatch a man, snatch a girl, snatch the party, be the queen of the party. So that's why I have this 4 shades over here. Then of course I wanted to put something classic that you can kind of like wear it all over your lid, or also like in the inner corner like I'm doing today. And I'm talking about these 2 shades over here. Now the top one is called Valaria and is a rose gold. Now I get a lot of question about the tattoo on my chest. What does it say? Who is Valaria? And Valaria is actually my baby sister, and I absolutely love my sister. Like, she is amazing, and of course I love my sister. And this shade is after her, is a beautiful rose gold. And of course, let me tell you, wet or dry, the shade is absolutely insane. And then I have this one over here. There is a little bit lighter. It's more like a pinky champagne color, and this one is called My Fair Lady. Now this one over here is a tribute to my best friend that unfortunately a few years passed away, but we're still celebrating life, and we're still celebrating him because I know he's around my room somewhere. And that is for him. He actually taught me how to speak English, and I know that sounds so weird to say, but it really is the truth. When I came here in London like about 8 years ago, I could not speak a word, and he stood up next to me, not knowing a word of Italian himself because it was actually English, and it was British, not English. It really like took all this patience, and every single night we used to watch My Fair Lady, and I had to add it on. I had to have this memory and this special thank you. Then of course, purple. You guys know how much I love wearing a purple smoky eye, purple halo eye, and I had to put these two over here because they actually have an interesting difference. The top one over here, there is a lighter one, actually has a shift of blue inside, and it's called hashtag you're welcome, and you guys know where that comes from. And the bottom one is actually for my bestie, and you guys probably know her. I think you do. Her name is Tammy Clark. I don't know if you know who she is. If you don't, you should, because this is for her. It's actually one of her favorite colors, purple, and it's called actually morning call because we call each other every single day in the morning. Like, we would spend like 2 hours before starting to do our makeup, or even whilst we're doing our makeup, just talking about it and give each other strength. And just, you know, when you have somebody next to you that just pushes you to be the best person that you can. And one thing that I share with Tammy is kind of like a saying, there is celebrate other people's success because they will celebrate yours. And I'm always celebrating everyone because I believe that if you are a kind person and if you are a nice person in general, people will celebrate you. And this is for her. This is my morning call. And then we're gonna move in with these two shades over here. Now, this one over here is what I'm wearing predominantly on my eyes. There is this beautiful like rusty coppery red, and it's got the name actually is like 23 in Roman numerical numbers, and that's kind of like a thank you to like my roots there. You guys know I'm Italian, and I wanted to something to kind of like represent Italy, but at the same time 23, like the 23rd of every month, is my special day because everything that has really kind of like make like an impact in my life has happened on the 23rd. I moved to London on the 23rd. I met my boyfriend on the 23rd. I actually spoke with Adam about this palette on the 23rd, and the things that happen on the 23rd are absolutely insane, so I'm always looking up for a new 23rd. And then we have this shade over here that is called Dominium, and it's this beautiful blue sea watercolor. It's just so beautiful, and I actually have a tutorial coming up soon using this shade that I cannot wait to show you. And this one is dedicated to Bay. You know, once in a while we need to be romantic, and I actually met Bay on a street. We were actually by the Dominium Theatre here in London, so I had to call it Dominium because it was love at first sight. As cheesy as it sounds, it's true. We met on the street and we have been together ever since. Now watch us breaking up tomorrow. And then of course, as I said guys, I wanted to have this palette for everybody, and I wanted to add 2 highlighters. Now this one over here, you guys might feel you might know it, but you really don't, because this one over here is called Flash Me, and it's kind of Flash if it was on steroids, because I picked up that shade, I took to the development, like to the product development, and I said I wanted more beaming, I wanted more green, I wanted more reflected, I want this to be like literally like the light at a dark tunnel, like even if there is nothing, you can see that. Well, they came true, and Flash Me is one of the most beautiful highlighter I can possibly think of. And then the one on the top is called Opulence, and I wanted this highlighter for not only for my melanin gorgeous people, but also as a base for Flash Me if you're not always daring to wear green highlighter. As you guys seen today, I'm actually wearing both of them. I mixed them together, and what I like and what I really commend you to do, mix your highlighter together. Wear something that is like warm tone, like this gold, with a little bit of that kind of like icy green on top. Ooh, absolutely perfection. And yeah, so this is what I'm wearing today. I'm not going to show you swatches. I'm going to show you as well this demo. I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for this. I still can't believe, and I'm really hoping I'm giving you proud. I'm hoping you guys are feeling proud of me. So here we have my reveal of my Kiss of Fire palette. Let's just cue the music and start this demo. I can't believe, my babies, we are here and we are gonna do the actual tutorial. Like, is this real life? I feel like talking about it was a thing, like, but actually doing a demo with this palette, this is a dream, and yeah. I'm just gonna try to wake myself up, trying to be professional. So why don't we just start? And of course, the first thing first, a big fluffy brush, and I do have this palette over here, and yes, this one is the one that I've been using a ton. It's the same, it's just with a lot of love. So let's start. And first thing first, of course, we need the yellow heart, because we are the best family out of the internet. That's of the excess. And what I'll start to do, I'm gonna deepen up my crease. What I do like about this shadow is, of course, because it's makeup rev, they are super pigmented, but one of my tips is actually build it as you go so that you kind of avoid any fallouts. So far, I promise you, my babes, every single time I use it, I did not have any fallouts, even when I got in with the black. So I absolutely love that. And you guys see, look how pretty is this yellow. So let me do both eyes, and then we're gonna move in with the next shade. How are we looking so far? I think we are blended and definitely yellow. So we are back with the palette, of course, a smaller fluffy brush, and another shade that for me had to be a must to have. And of course, I named it BB because you guys know without you, this would not be possible. So let's just take this one over here on another fluffy brush and start to deepen up our crease, and look how beautiful these two shades together are. I can already see there is a tutorial coming up soon. Probably it's gonna be like a sunset inspired, because I can get the best sunset out of this palette. Let me just say that real quick. So again, I'm gonna start to kind of like deepen up and blend it, and just do my thing, you know, do my thing. Next, we're gonna take another fluffy, and again, smaller and smaller, and of course, the shade over here there is called Kiss of Fire. And what I wanna do is actually first, I'm gonna pat it at the edges of my eyes, and you guys see, look, the pigment. I love the shade over here. So first, we're gonna pat it on the outer edge, and then very lightly, we are gonna start to kind of like move it into our crease. We're definitely gonna do a very quick cut crease because I feel like we need today, but I'm not gonna do any eyeliner because I wanted to show you that sometimes even without eyeliner you can make an amazing eye look. So again, a little bit of product and just like press it in a little bit at a time, and we are gonna get the best look that we can today. Alright, babies, so we have blended all the matte shade that we wanted today, and let me tell you, everything just looks right. So of course, we need to start to cut our crease, and I'm gonna use Conceal and Define by Revolution in the shade C6.5, and then I'm gonna go back with my palette, and what I'll do is I take a flat brush and start to press the shade over here that is called 23, just at the center, so to make sure the actual concealer is not gonna crease. So let's do that real quick, and then of course, we're gonna start to play a little bit with the highlighters. So 3, 2, 1, let's do it. I think the shade 23 really came true. So now if you guys seen on the inner corner, I kind of left it blank. So we still need to set this concealer. So what we're gonna do is small detail brush, a little bit of the Sport Fix. So this time I actually wanna use a shade Wet. And I'm gonna go in with, I'm feeling like this one. You know, my fair lady is very, very beautiful and is definitely very beaming. So again, let's start to use this one, and ooh, okay, I think she's coming true. It's now time to the lower lash line, and I want to keep things smoky, but definitely super easy to do. So what I'm doing, a small detail brush and the shade Kiss of Fire. What I'm gonna do is start from inner to outer corner and just like blend them two together. And then I'm gonna go in with the shade over here that is called Game On, so the black one, and just intensify just the outer edge over here, because later we're gonna do a little bit of pencil in the waterline, we're gonna do mascara and lashes, and I want everything to look absolutely together and cohesive. So let's just do this one real quick, and then I'm gonna finish the eyes with the mascara and lashes, and I think it's time for highlighter. Ooh. Alright, baby, so we have completed the eye look, and I do have to say I'm in love. So easy to do without liner, still looks absolutely stunning, if I do say so myself. But we're now gonna go in with the highlighter. I know it's some of you guys' favorite part. And let me tell you, as I mentioned earlier, I wanted to have two highlighters so that everyone can actually try and wear it, but also because we can customize and mix two together. And let me tell you, that is one of my favorite things to do. So I'm gonna take my big brush and start with opulence one. There is the gold one, and let's start over here. Ooh, look at that, how pretty. It's a very gorgeous golden highlight, and because the tone today is very warm tone, I personally think it looks stunning together. But what I'm gonna do is after add a little bit of the green, same brush, and just this one on top to just make it even stronger, and it looks absolutely stunning. Two highlighters is better than none. So here with Bibies, so we have completed the swatches, the demo. We have revealed the Kissify palette, and I am so happy to be here today. I still can't believe it. I will leave it down below, as I said, the direct link if you want to shop the palette, if you want to get your own one. And of course, if you do, please, and I mean please, tag me on my Instagram, tag me on Twitter, anywhere you can, because I really want to get inspired by you, and I want to share your pictures all the way I can, like anywhere I can. I will share it and I will scream how amazing the Yellow Art family is. I really hope one more time I made you proud. And again, if you like me and if you like my videos, if you like the Kissify palette, give me a good thumbs up, say subscribe, and leave me comment down below. I can't wait to read every single comment. It possibly will happen down there. And of course, if you can, share this video. Help me reach the BB family that we love and deserve. Spread the voice that now in town there is a Kissify palette. And always remember, like if you like, hate if you hate. And until next time, you're welcome. Or should I say thank you?